Are you a business professional, either working in the corporate world or running your own business and you eat? If so, this is the episode for you. You may be thinking, how is a business professional diet different to a normal diet? Well, you try to cram 36 hours into 24 hours. You know exactly what I mean. So your diet needs to reflect that and needs to support you and your business. And this is exactly why I'm doing this episode today. And in today's video, I'm going to look at what your diet probably looks like, what other business professionals' diet looks like, what your diet should look like, and how you can biohack it. That's right. That's what I want to talk about in today's episode. I'm so excited because I'm pumped to help you and your business. It's Mondays with Mihaela. That's right, me. Thank you so much for tuning in. I love and appreciate your support, like always. If you haven't heard me before, I'm a qualified naturopath and I'm passionate about all things health, business, and overall success. I'm here today to provide you with simple, savvy, and sustainable health hacks to optimize your health. And in today's episode, I'm going to talk about the business professional diet. And like I said earlier, you may ask, how's that different to anyone else's diet? Well, business professionals, come on. I know you guys, you know what you do. You try and cram everything into 24 hours and everyone else has 24 hours, but you make your 24 hours count for 36 plus hours because you just produce. And this is why your diet needs to reflect this. And this is why your energy needs to reflect this. And that's where I come in. And by business professionals, I mean someone who's absolutely addicted to their work. You love your work, you love what you do, and you just can't wait to share it with the world, which means there's limited time to think about anything else other than your work and your business. There's limited time to think about food specifically and your diet. As a business professional, we know how important it is to be able to sustain your energy and feed your body with quality food and to get the quality energy out of your body with the food. So think about this, right? To make it a bit simple, let's visualize this. So let's think about this. You have a car. You just bought a brand new car and you want this car to last a minimum of 10 years because you love it and you want it to sustain and you're not really interested in buying another car for 10 years. Okay, that is the end goal. How would you treat the car? Would you wash it? Would you service it? Would you put petrol in it? What type of petrol would you put in it? Would you pump the tires to make sure that they're the right pump? Would you use the best products in it and on it? Would you get insurance for your car? Would you park it in a garage or just on the street? Think about it. You want your car to last a minimum of 10 years. What would you do to it? Of course, you would do all those things I mentioned because looking after your car means there's a higher chance for it to last 10 years and limited times that it needs the extra service. So by washing it, by putting in the right petrol, by making sure the tires are pumped, by putting the right oil, the good quality oil in it, by servicing it, by doing all those things, you're ensuring that you get 10 years out of your car. Well, the same is for your body. It's exactly the same. So let's look into what your diet probably looks like. You probably wake up with an alarm clock because you got to get up and you got to get most things done in the morning because you have most of the energy in the morning and you want to get most of it done. For some of you, it may mean 4 a.m., for some 5, 6, 7, even 8, but definitely no later than 8 o'clock. The first thing you put in your body is coffee. You're probably even half asleep and you're like, oh, coffee, and you just have it without even knowing that you're having it. So later on, you may not even remember that you had your first cup of coffee at 4, 5 a.m. And this is because it gives you that instant boost of energy so you can get productive ASAP. You either make it at home or you go past a drive-through place that makes it for you. but you just can't wait to get back into work. Once you've done this, you eat breakfast, which is probably a banana in the car, on your way rushing, getting a banana, or a muesli bar that is just on the way, just putting it in your mouth because you kind of think you need to put something in your mouth in the morning, or one of those chia pods because you're trying to be healthy and have an alternative to a banana. Then it comes to lunchtime, which you probably have at your desk. Let's be honest, your computer's in front of you, you have so much work on to do, and you're just, whilst watching a video or whilst looking at something, you're demolishing that food. And that is your lunch. But what is your lunch? Your lunch is probably the closest takeaway place to your work or to home. So you don't spend much time on energy needing to get it. Or you may even Uber eat it. You might even get an Uber to come to your work or to your home and drop off that takeaway. Usually it's a sandwich or a wrap because you're trying to be healthy, or a healthy salad because you're trying to be healthy, like I said, but you have that in front of your computer. Either you get it or an Uber Eats person gets that for you. And then it comes to about 3 p.m. and this is where it's like, your body's cortisol levels are dropping. Your energy is dropping. So what happens? You're having your second or even third or fourth coffee. That's what you're having. And that coffee, you're either having it with full cream milk, or you're trying to be healthy and having it with skim milk, or you're having alternative milks such as almond, soy, oat, and so forth. Because you're crashing, you need a boost, and because you're having this coffee, you're like, you know what, I'm gonna have that muffin. And because maybe you're trying to be healthy, you might have that gluten-free muffin or that cupcake, and that's what comes at 3 o'clock. And then dinner time comes and you're just bombarded with work. You haven't done as much as you thought you're going to get done. So you either call your partner to cook something, you don't care where it is, or on your way home, you pick up Italian, Chinese, Thai, whatever food, even McDonald's maybe, or KFC, whatever is quick and fast, you pick it up, and you don't eat this until about 8 p.m. because there's so much work to do. And on the way home, you could also pick up some ice cream or a chocolate bar because you deserve it. Because there's none at home, because you don't keep any at home, because if it was home, you would demolish it all. And you know what? You think, I've had a hard day at work. I deserve that ice cream after food. And you probably don't have that ice cream until 10 p.m. or 11 p.m. while you're still going through all your emails, because you still need that little bit of an energy boost. And this is on repeat every day. Boom, boom. Coffee, breakfast, lunch, 3 p.m. snack, dinner, ice cream, snack, blah. I mean, you're trying your best to be healthy, but you're time poor and you have other things on your mind, such as your business. Food is the last thing on your mind. Your business success is the first thing on your mind. Your job success. So let's look at what other business professionals eat. I thought I'd find this interesting and put this in this episode. So just because billionaires and millionaires have money doesn't mean that they know what to eat, how to eat it to get the most out of them. But let's look at what they're eating. So Martha Stewart, which is the founder of Martha Stewart Living Omnium Media, she's 76 years old and she has a green juice every morning, super fresh and hyper-local organic vegetables that she grows most of the veggies she needs, and if she doesn't have them, she gets them organically local. She prefers a fish-based diet. And she avoids the traditional white flour and opts for experimenting with non-traditional flours. And that's Martha Stewart. Now, let's look at Oprah Winfrey. So Oprah Winfrey says, I do egg and toast in the morning with a bit of an avocado. And instead of coffee, I've got chai tea. So she eats a lot of legumes, fruit, vegetables, fish, and lean meat. She limits her white sugar and white flour consumption. And she doesn't eat after 7 p.m. at night. That's what she does to maintain her energy. Let's look at the CEO of Google, Sundar Pichai. Let's see what he eats. So he is a vegetarian and he starts off his day with eggs to give him his protein, mainly an omelette, which he puts veggies in it, and egg to make sure that he gets his protein intake in the morning, and he has tea with that. Let's look at the Whole Foods Market founder, CEO John McKay. What he does is, well, he's a Whole Foods founder, so he would probably eat whole foods, right? Well, yes, he eats whole foods, vegetables, fruits, beans, nuts, whole grains, and seeds. That's what his diet is mainly made out of. And he eats mainly raw foods and non-refined foods. Let's look at Beyonce. Well, she says in an interview, I've always had breakfast. So she's never had skipped breakfast. And she usually has scrambled egg whites, a vegetable smoothie, or whole grain cereals with milk. That's what she has in the morning. So she never skips breakfast. And Richard Branson is the same. He doesn't skip breakfast. He has either a fruit salad, so fruit, or muesli in the morning. And so as you can see, this is just some individuals that I mentioned of what they eat and what type of diet they follow. As you can see, everyone eats differently. It is a bio-individual thing. Diets are bio-individual, and because our gut microbe is bio-individual, our brain is bio-individual, so why shouldn't our diets be bio-individual? You didn't see Beyonce eat the same as Richard Branson. You didn't see Oprah eat the same as Martha Stewart. Everyone is eating differently according to their body and their needs. Let's get into the fun part. What should your diet look like? I have 2 words for you. You ready? Simple and sustainable. Your diet should be simple and sustainable. And the reason why I say this is because you have so much on. Your business is your number 1 priority. Your work is your number 1 priority. That if you keep your food, your diet simple and sustainable, it will just go in with your routine and it'll be simple and sustainable. So what I want to provide you is with an example of a professional business person's diet to get the most out of your day and out of your food, so you are able to focus on your business. Let's get into it. So as soon as you wake up, if that's 4 a.m., 5 a.m., 6 a.m., 7, whatever time it is, the first thing that you should put into your mouth is warm water. That is right. Warm, filtered water should be the first thing that goes into your mouth, because you've been dehydrated for the whole time you've been sleeping. You haven't had any water intake. So your brain, your body is dehydrated. It needs the fluid intake to start off, to kick off the day. So please feed your body with that. Have warm water in the morning and make sure it's filtered. Don't have cold water, because that will give your body the biggest shock, and we do not want that. So let's give you an example. Let's say, for example, someone wakes up at 8 a.m., okay, or 9 a.m. They do whatever they do in the morning, such as go for a walk, exercise, or whatever they do. So about 10 a.m. should be your breakfast, because you're breaking your fast, and that's at 10 a.m. And what we should have here is you're breaking your overnight fast, so you should have something simple, something that your body is able to digest. And what we're talking about, perfect thing would be a smoothie, a 70% vegetable, 30% fruit smoothie, because with this smoothie in the morning, you are getting those vital macro and micronutrients. You're filling yourself with vitamins. So let's say, for example, you're having a banana smoothie, let's say with a scoop of protein powder, plant-based protein powder, organic, of course. You're putting in some flax seeds, some pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, maybe even an avocado. You're putting in some cinnamon, you're putting in kale, you're putting in spinach, you're putting in whatever you can think of, celery, cucumber, zucchini. Imagine the vitamins, the vitamin A, K, E, C, all the B vitamins that you're getting first thing in the morning in your body. That is beautiful. That is amazing. So that's what should happen at breakfast time. You need to fill your body. If you want the energy from your body, and if you want your body to function the best, feed it in the morning with the vital micronutrients that it deserves. So fill it in there, give it the protein, give it the fat, the carbohydrates, but then also give it the micronutrients that your body deserves in the morning. So something that's easily digestible, but nutritional. Key is nutritional. And then what happens is, after that, if you are drinking coffee, have your coffee. Do not have your coffee before breakfast, because this will just bombard your adrenals. It will bombard your HPA axis, your stress response. We want to keep it stable. So have your coffee after breakfast. Have your coffee after food. Okay, about maybe 10:30, 11 a.m. have your coffee then. Do not have it before breakfast. Then comes lunchtime. Have your lunch at 2 p.m. You understand why I'm giving you these times later on. We're talking about biohacking your body for your diet. So at 2 p.m. we're having lunch. What lunch is? Lunch is a meal filled with proteins, quality carbohydrates, and quality fats. So here we can talk about having your fish, your lean meat, your eggs, your beans, your tofu, mixed in with veggies, broccoli, cauliflower, asparagus. So it can be either a salad, it can be kind of like a stir-fry meal, anything along those lines. You can have your quality carbohydrates like quinoa, brown rice, red rice, and so forth, included with your protein and your fats. And that is your lunch. It's a pretty big meal, your lunch would be, because to sustain you, to have energy for the rest of the day. And then comes dinner. Dinner is at 6 p.m. And unlike what we have been taught, dinner shouldn't be as big as it is. It should be a lot smaller and a lot more digestible. And this is where I'm talking about slow cooked foods. So if you're putting in on your slow cooker, put it in, make a chickpea dish, make a meat dish if that's what you like, make a vegetable curry. Oh my gosh, yum, I'm drooling thinking about it. Make yourself a vegetable soup, anything along those lines. And you know what? Keep it small and keep it digestible, but nutritional at the same time. So your body is filled with nutrients that it deserves to keep on going. So this is what the diet should look like. You can see after that, I didn't say have a snack. And as you can see, I've mentioned 3 meals for the day. And this is what a typical, this is not advice, this is just information only, what a diet to give you the most energy, a diet to give you the most out of your day that you should have. This is what it can look like. This is education only. So now let's look at tips on how you can biohack your diet. The number one thing is routine. As you can see, I said have breakfast 10 a.m., 2 p.m. lunch, and then 6 p.m. dinner. And this is a routine. And the reason why I say routine is because us as business professionals, we have a routine in our business. We know we're doing this. So for us to put our diet into a routine, we need to have routine too. So if we do it at the same time every day, it so easily slips into our routine. And everyone knows that at that time, if you're unavailable because you are eating, you're feeding your body with the fuel that it requires. So you're able to succeed. And this is where a routine is key, but not only for your business, it's also key for your body. Because if your body knows that food is coming at 10 a.m., at 2 and at 6, then it knows it's coming. It's not going to go into starvation mode. It's going to prepare the juices, the enzymes. It's going to get ready for food. And then you're able to digest better. You're able to plan better. Your body is able to plan better. So that's the number one biohack tip that I have for you, is routine. The second one is fasting. So as you can see, if you finish your dinner at 6 and then start at 10, you have a 16-hour fast. And this allows autophagy to occur in your body overnight, where your body is able to repair itself. Because as business professionals, our brain is going all the time. So sleep is important. I also did an episode on sleep that you can listen to. But sleep is key because we need to repair our body, our brain, our cells. We need to repair it so the next day we can work. So to get better sleep, we do not put food into our body before bed. We put food into our body at 6 p.m., okay, which is about 4 or 5 hours before sleep. So this is where fasting is ideal. And I'm talking about longer fasting at night than in the morning, because research shows to us that it's better to fast at nighttime than in the morning. The other thing the biohacking tip number 3 is no snacking. As you can see, there is 3 main meals and that is it. There's no snacks in between. And the reason why is, if you want your body to digest everything properly, okay, you need to give it time, 2, 3, 4 hours for it to digest the food that you had 3, 4, or 5 hours ago. So then you're able to eat again. Or else you're just going to be backing it up. You're just going to be backing it up and your body's going to be overwhelmed, which means then all the energy is going to be used up on digesting the food, not energy for your brain, not energy to put into your business. And this is why not snacking is vital, and it's a major biohack to get the most out of your diet. The other one, which you probably heard a lot before, is preparation. So meal prepping. When we see people meal prepping on Sundays like crazy for the week, but you know what? If you are not, so by meal prepping, what I mean by meal prepping is know what you're eating for the week. If you are not a cook or you don't like cooking, know where you're going to get breakfast, lunch, and dinner from for the week. Do you know why? Because then you don't have to think about it. You can think about your business. You do not have to think about what am I eating tonight? Who's gonna cook? Because that puts an extra stress on you. That takes 10-15 minutes away from your business that could be put into your business. Why would you do that? So just sit down on a Sunday, if you have a partner or by yourself, and prepare your meals. Either cook them or know where you're going to get your meals from and what you're going to eat. So by that I mean research your local area, find out what takeaway shops provide you with those curries, with those vegetables that you can feed your body with. Know them, ask the chef, can they make you a special meal? Can they prepare a meal for you? You know, some places are amazing where you go in and you say, Monday to Friday at lunchtime at 1:45, I'm picking up these meals. Here's the money, can you do that for me? Amazing, and they'll do it for you. You pick it up at 1:45 or even ask them to deliver it, and then you have your meal ready at 2 p.m. to eat, away from your desk, not at your desk. That's another key, not at your desk. The other biohack is color, and what I mean by color is you wanna look at your plate and see colors. You want to see purple, you want to see blue, you want to see red, you want to see yellow, you want to see green, you want to see white, you want to see orange. You want to see all different types of colors, because that means you're getting the different types of micronutrients that your body needs. You need a variety. Your gut microbiome needs a variety to function. Okay, so you need different types of foods, different types of colors. Keep the diversity up. So how does all this help your business? Well, think about this. You have processes, you have routines in your business. So why can't you do this for your diet? Why can't you have routines and processes for your diet, which allows you for automation to occur? It allows for diet automation to occur, processes in place. We all know how much automation helps in our business. So why can't we make it work for our diet? We are filled with if you are filled with the right amount of nutrients, micro and macronutrients, means you're able to push through the jobs you do quicker and more effective, more efficient. So your business is at success. So imagine this, your business is at success and then your diet and your health is at success. You have a win-win. You're just going to be successful, which is what I want you to be. How amazing. How does that sound? What biohacking are you putting into place? What times are you eating? Let me know in the comments below, or contact me on Instagram at mihaela.raguz. That's mihaela.raguz on Instagram. Shoot me a direct message and I'll get back to you directly from me to you. Let me know what you're doing. If you know someone, if you know a business professional that would love to hear this episode, share it with them. Share it with them. Love, likes, support, rate, review, do what you do best. Thank you so much for listening. I love and appreciate your support. Till next Monday, love you.